Is Ellen DeGeneres in trouble? It seems that way. There's talk that the TV host might leave her own show because people have realized she's not as kind as she seems. Some celebrities have even warned us about Ellen before. Stick around to find out which stars have had a tough time with the Queen of Nice, Justin Bieber. Justin Bieber went on the Ellen show a few times, and to be honest, it got kind of awkward. Once, Ellen crossed a line by bringing up Justin's new album and video, but then she unexpectedly started asking him about private photos taken while he was on vacation in Bora Bora. As if that wasn't enough, Ellen even put the nude paparazzi photos on the big screen for everyone to see. It made Justin really uncomfortable, and we all thought he might leave the show. Katy Perry. When Katy said yes to playing Ellen's Will You Perry Me game, she likely didn't think Ellen would act so insincerely. I didn't expect it either. When Katy made a playful comment about her past marriage not working out, Ellen acted like she couldn't recall the name of Katy's first husband.
You're not married.
I was when I was 25.
Were you?
Yeah, it's been a long time, honey.
To who?
No wrinkles, no lines.
To who?
Fortunately, Katy wasn't going to let Ellen off the hook for that. How do I know Ellen was pretending and acting like she didn't know Katy was married to Russell Brand? Well, maybe because she had Russell Brand on her show right after he divorced Katy. Come on, Ellen. You can't forget that so quickly. Dakota Johnson. You know when Ellen jokes around for laughs and celebrities usually play along? Well, Dakota Johnson doesn't do that. In December 2019, when the 50 Shades of Grey star was on The Ellen Show, Ellen made a joke about not being invited to Dakota's 30th birthday party. But Dakota didn't find it funny and basically said Ellen was making things up.
How was the party? I wasn't invited.
Actually, no, that's not the truth, Ellen. You were invited.
Ellen got uncomfortable and tried to talk about something else, but Dakota wasn't going along with it. She showed the proof and mentioned that everyone at The Ellen Show was aware of the invitation. It was quite embarrassing, you know? And Dakota also told Ellen that she actually liked another comedian more. Nikki Tutorials. Makeup artist Nikki Tutorials from the Netherlands was one of the first famous people to say that Ellen can be unkind. Nikki, who is famous for her YouTube channel Nikki Tutorials, went on The Ellen Show in January 2020. She shared her story about telling her 13 million followers that she is transgender, and things seem nice between Nikki and Ellen during the talk. However, later on a Dutch TV show, Nikki surprised everyone by saying that things aren't as friendly behind the scenes on The Ellen Show. Callum Scott. In 2020, many people started disliking Ellen, but some celebrities had been warning us about her for a while. In 2016, a talented singer named Callum Scott was excited to be on The Ellen Show. However, he realized Ellen wasn't as friendly as she seemed on TV. Callum shocked everyone when he shared that the show's producers told him not to look Ellen in the eye before going on stage. I was backstage, and the stage manager was walking with me just before my appearance. I told him, "I can't believe I'm getting to do this." And he said, "Yeah, it's amazing. But remember not to look Ellen in the eye. Everything else is fine. Just don't look her in the eye," Callum said. Hassan Minhaj. If a famous person is visiting your show for the first time, it's only fair to make sure you say their name right, don't you think? Like Hassan Minhaj? Got it? Seriously. Ellen started the interview by saying she really liked Hassan, but, funny thing, she messed up his name a bit and acted surprised when Hassan corrected her. Even though Hassan didn't seem too upset, he used the chance to mention how some folks, like Ellen, find it hard to say names of people from different backgrounds. Yet, they don't seem to struggle with unusual names of white people. Hassan teaching Ellen on her show quickly became super popular, and it's going to be remembered as one of the times Ellen felt really embarrassed. Ariana Grande. Whenever I remember the moment when Ellen made Ariana Grande feel really awkward by asking about Mac Miller, it makes me cringe. The whole thing was uncomfortable to watch, especially for Ariana fans who know she finds interviews challenging due to social anxiety. Ari tried her best to avoid Ellen's prying questions, but Ellen kept pushing. I don't know about you, but I felt sorry for Ariana. It bothered me, especially when I saw Ellen's smug smile. Blake Shelton. Ariana might be too kind to respond strongly to Ellen, but Blake Shelton isn't holding back. Ellen tried to joke about Blake not asking Gwen Stefani to marry him, but it didn't go well. Blake pointed out that Ellen didn't really give him the gift she said she did. Celine Dion. Here's another famous person who made it clear to Ellen that she shouldn't joke around. Ellen tried to make a funny comment about Celine Dion's son having long hair, but the singer responded swiftly, and it was really nice to see. Taylor Swift. Do you recall when Taylor Swift and Zac Efron changed the words to foster the people's pumped-up kicks and teased Ellen for always prying into their personal lives? Ellen's face was really funny when she understood the song was about her. However, even after Taylor and Zac made a whole song about Ellen being curious and asking too many questions, she continued to press Taylor about her relationship with Zac the next time Taylor was on the show. Cait Jenner. In 2015, Cait Jenner appeared on The Ellen Show to discuss her transition and mentioned her traditional views on marriage. Caitlyn said she didn't oppose same-sex marriage, but Ellen seemed visibly irritated during the interview. The whole conversation felt awkward, and it seemed like either of them could leave the stage at any time. Later, Ellen explained on Howard Stern's radio show why she looked annoyed, suggesting Caitlyn might have an issue with her sexual orientation. It's surprising, considering Ellen usually promotes kindness, even towards those with differing opinions. She's even friends with George W. Bush, after all. Mark Ruffalo. Ellen was spotted being nice to Bush at a football game, explaining it as her way of showing kindness to people with diverse opinions. However, Mark Ruffalo didn't think her kindness was sincere. He used Twitter to criticize her for spending time with the conservative Republican politician. According to Ruffalo, justice needs to be served for the Iraq War's crimes before discussing kindness, highlighting issues like torture, Iraqi casualties, displacement, and the impact on the military. Tim Robbins, an Academy Award-winning actor, also criticized Ellen in an interview with BuzzFeed News' AM to DM, pointing out her hypocrisy. Robbins emphasized society's failure to hold Bush accountable for his role in the Iraq War. Susan Sarandon echoed similar concerns, questioning Ellen's defense of her friendship with Bush, stating that it's about differing opinions, not excusing someone accused of war crimes. Wendy Williams. Based on clips from The Ellen Show, it seems like Ellen doesn't really like Wendy Williams. But shouldn't Ellen at least pretend to get along? She's usually good at that, right? The first time Wendy was on The Ellen Show, Ellen seemed really bored during the whole talk. The only time Ellen showed any emotion was when Wendy made a not-so-nice comment about Kim Kardashian, one of Ellen's favorite guests. Despite the awkward first meeting, Ellen decided to bring Wendy back on her show in 2016. However, this interview was even harder to watch. Wendy was happy about her show getting renewed for 3 more years, but Ellen didn't seem too thrilled about Wendy's success as a fellow talk show host. When Wendy later joked about Ellen looking like Justin Bieber, you could clearly see that Ellen couldn't wait for the interview to be over. Mariah Carey. In 2008, Ellen had an awkward interview with Mariah Carey that shows she will do anything to promote her show. There were rumors that Mariah might be pregnant, but she hadn't confirmed it yet. Ellen didn't care that Mariah seemed uncomfortable talking about it. Ellen asked inappropriate questions about Mariah's personal life and even tried to make her drink champagne to prove she wasn't pregnant. Whether someone is a celebrity or not, a woman's pregnancy is private. Many people agree that Ellen went too far this time. Priyanka Chopra, actress. Priyanka Chopra Jonas experienced Ellen's not-so-nice behavior firsthand. Ellen once pointed out that she wasn't invited to Priyanka's big 3-day wedding with Nick Jonas. However, Priyanka set the record straight by saying they did invite Ellen, but she didn't respond to the invitation. I'm not sure if Priyanka was joking or not, but Ellen changed the topic so fast that I think Priyanka was probably telling the truth. What's your opinion? Kathy Griffin. It began when Griffin wrote her book, Celebrity Run-Ins, My AZ Index, and talked about a not-so-nice meeting with a certain daytime talk show host in Hollywood. This host has short blonde hair and a reputation for being mean. Griffin later said she was talking about Ellen, as if we didn't already know. Kathy also said that Ellen got really mad when she learned about the book. It's not surprising that Kathy didn't show up on The Ellen Show. We know Ellen sometimes gets back at people, like her former staff who got fired for talking about the bad work environment. The Ellen drama is getting messier each day. What do you think? Should we cancel Ellen, or is cancel culture going too far? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel.